We're live. Oh, hey. I guess this is the way to do it. Like, put a like you finna go live and then wait a few minutes. I hope you all are doing well out there in these streets, the YouTube streets. I got this thing on. I want to take this off for one. Get ready to wash my hairs. Yeah, I'm going to wash the hairs. How y'all do it when it's cold? Where y'all live when it's cold at? How y'all do it? How y'all wash y'all hair? But anyway, I know I got people come through, the people who gonna be probably saying stuff that you ain't do it right and stuff like that. But let's get into this video. Get my jacket. I hope you all are doing well. And yeah, I'm doing good on this side. I want to go to my notes. I got some notes. I should have put more notes so I won't forget something, and I hope I don't. Hopefully I don't forget anything. But if I do, then hey, I might do another video. I can't even. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. On October 24th, let me go back. Okay, you guys. This video is not going to be bashing veganism. Like that's not me. I did talk about what my daughter, our little one, I still call her my little one, experienced eating a lot of different high histamine food. So I did talk about that, and I had to do become learn and study those different things. Why she was experiencing it, and I want to show you guys a picture. I want to show you guys a picture of her. I think the picture that I showed you guys was in October. Was that in no? That was in July of her foot, but I didn't show you guys July, August, September, October. Yeah, it was a 3 months later picture that I wanted to show you guys of her. This is her foot 3 months later. So I want to show you guys the difference of her foot. This is July here, and this was October. So her color is it was about 80% back. So I just wanted to show you guys this. Please look at this picture so you'll know her that she is doing very well. She's doing amazing. Now, as soon as I cut out the bananas, the avocado, the olive oil, and what else we cut out?
Other histamine foods.
Other histamine foods, as she said. To see the difference is amazing. And all I used was the things that I made. And we have bought a whole lot of different products. Until I experienced with my own self the burning that those products does. I immediately, on top of the chemicals that's in them, I wanted to start off with that to show you guys her picture of just a 3 months difference of her foot. Well, both feet were compromised from those high histamine foods. So you guys go do your research on that. Yeah, an experience. But I'm so grateful and thankful. Wow, you're a daughter. Yes, she is, and that's you. But anyway, okay, to start with my journey, okay, I started eating raw. First, I started out doing green smoothies in 2009. Um, and I went through the journey of, and if you guys want to know more, I apologize. Go back and watch my other video talking about my daughter, her experience. Um, so yeah, I should have got me some food. Mm. So did the green smoothies. We loved them. My husband loved them. We felt amazing. And then I started with wanting to heal my body because I used to take birth control pills like from the age of 15, off and on, but mostly on. And then I did some experiment with a Chinese herbal medicine, which helped me out also. I took these little black pills, like 10 at a time or whatever. But anyway, that helped. But I wanted to get off of all substance. I wanted to heal my body. So raw food came into my life. And I did raw food for about maybe 4 to 6 months. And my body was healed from um, eating raw foods. The foods wasn't cooked, means salads. I ate all types of nuts and I would make all types of dishes. Oh my gosh, I felt amazing, but I went through a major detox where y'all, this is gonna be a long video, so whatever. Um, I'm gonna try not to say hey, but hi. I'm not gonna because I'm gonna get distracted. And I appreciate you guys coming through. I really do. And my new subscribers, I love all you guys. Period. Okay. Um, So I experienced a major detox where I would be standing talking to people and my skin would just be itching. And I would see these little spots on my body where it looked like the birth control pill that I had been taking for years because I had stopped. I heard my body saying, because I had my cycle that month, and then it came right back on, like right after my cycle went off, and then it came back on. Like the day I maybe had a day off and then it came back. I'm like, what is this? Thank you for the thumbs up. And I heard it's the birth control pill. So I stopped taking the birth control pills and I noticed my cycle was normal. Like, wow, I had a cycle every month ever since then, 2009. And I got pregnant 3 times after that. First one I had a miscarriage because my I was going through the detox. I was eating the raw food, so my body did not recognize this was a baby because I was going through a major detox. Okay. And then I had Adriana 3 months later. I mean, I got pregnant with Adriana 3 months later. And right after Adriana, I got pregnant. I heard even while I was pregnant with Adriana that I'm gonna get pregnant again 3 months later, which I did. And I was amazed, which was Ezraniah. But anyway, I would never bash eating raw foods because it healed my body. It caused my body to be in a state where I was having a normal menstruation and however you want to word it, flour. And that was my first time experiencing it. And I got pregnant like I was so fertile. Like, come on, like, you know, and that was amazing to me. So this is not a bash of eating plants, eating vegan. I would never do that because I didn't have that experience with that. Now I'm gonna go through some things that I did experience. Um, what I mean by that, I didn't have were what let me go through my experience. I forgot I am live on here. But anyway, so I stopped and I started eating meat. After when I got pregnant with Adriana, everything was like I'm eating everything that wasn't nailed down. I was just eating everything. So I'm had Adriana. So now my body was used to eating everything. So I didn't go back to the raw foods until some years later. And I went back to it because I remember what it did for me and how I felt so amazing. So I went back through the raw foods and I lost weight. Now this from 2011, like me going back and forth, like doing the weight loss thing. That was my thing, was to lose weight. Um, so from 2011, I had lost, and this was from my last pregnancy weight. That was including me being pregnant weight. I had lost over 200 pounds from that time until last year, 2022, right? So, yeah. And it wasn't because I was eating raw foods, because in 2000 and I think it was 2018, I was eating meat. So, I have been going back and forward. You guys check out my channel, you'll see I never bashed, eating meat unless you raise it yourself or you have a credible source, make sure that it was a certain way. And I have been asked on this channel, do I think vegan is sustainable for health? And I said yes, because I had that. But later on my journey of being uh, vegan, I had no problem. But I noticed I started, like, my weight just stalled, you know. And I'm like, okay, I'm having a issue of weight loss here again. Like, why has it stopped? I have talked to very famous people here on YouTube and the world, and I appreciate them. Like, they have really inspired me. And like, I couldn't even believe I was talking to these people. Like, you talking to me? Like, oh my God, you know. But anyway, I was asking for help, but e- everybody is different, first of all. And this is what Adriana's journey has taught me. So I really sit back on telling somebody, oh, no, you don't need to eat this. Like, that stopped me back. Like, no, sit your butt down, because like, I know that everybody gut is different, because we all come from a different background. We dealing with our parents and great, ancestors, guts. We got a lot of things that they gave us. So sit down, because you got to deal with your own thing. Now, my journey might can help somebody. Adriana journey uh, will help someone, but we can't say this is it. So I'm jumping ahead of myself. Let me stick where I need to be. Okay, with my journey. And my weight wasn't going anywhere, or I would fluctuate with 5 and 10 pounds. I'll lose it and gain it. Like, just playing around, like I don't want this game. I don't want this. Like, let's keep going forward. Let's keep going forward. That's where I want to stay. Let me stay here with the weight loss. And I talk to these different beautiful people out there. And I thank you guys if you even come across my video. I mean, I appreciate y'all. I really do. But anyway, um, it just wasn't going. They couldn't help me. Yes, they told me one, like, eat grapefruits and stuff like that. I don't want that, because what I noticed, yes, I started my teeth, my right here, I have a gold tooth, right? I noticed it was inflamed. It would bleed. Like, it just wasn't happy when I was eating fruits, like a lot of fruits. I noticed even on this side, I had a tooth that also I had to go to the dentist and I had to get it filled. So that means I was having teeth issues with eating a lot of fruits. And I noticed when I would eat dates, my tooth would hurt, you know. Um, and I noticed because you guys, I'm sure you know about there are some people on here who talk about, Datorade, you eat your dates and bananas. I went through that, where I was doing the bananas and dates, Datorade. Um, this is when I started gaining weight. And they said, oh yeah, you're gonna gain weight, it's normal, whatever. And I'm like, no, but I was gaining, like I gained the weight. And I was at that time I was eating mostly fruit, and I would have my salads. I cut out all fats. I went through this period for a couple of years where I cut out all the fats, no nuts, no oil, no avocado. Like I just, and I was back and forth with doing that. I didn't do it the whole time, but I would take like maybe I'll take a couple months off and I won't have any fats. But my weight still was like nothing was happening. Um, and I noticed, I want to say this as well. I would have these big salads. You guys know I promoted the big salads, and I noticed that they wasn't digested. I wasn't I wasn't digesting salads, and the people will say, you know, just keep eating them, and it's going to digest. And I started having digestion issues where, and this was for the last 6 months of me eating the salads every night. Now I've been doing this almost 4 years. I believe it's been almost 4, or it might have been almost 5 years that been eating vegan and raw vegan. But at the latter part, I was mostly raw vegan. Like for the last year, about maybe the last year and a half, maybe 2 years, I was raw vegan. But anyway, I noticed my salads wasn't going down properly. And I will wait, I will be eating, give me 4 hours before I lay down and go to sleep for the night, right? But my salads wasn't going down. So I had to, I mean, they were going down, but it was just very uncomfortable. So every night I had to do peppermint essential oil, the ones that you can digest, or I would do peppermint tea. And I had to do this every night to have my big salads. So I'm thinking, I don't know why my salad's not digesting properly now, but I'm gonna stay with it. But what kept me so puzzled, and that was my only issue, well, one of my issues, and I'm gonna drop this on here as well. When I was younger, I was eating meat at the time. I always had a B12 issue, so it didn't matter. So just because you're eating meat doesn't mean that you're absorbing B12. Like, your gut is absorbing it, okay? So I had that issue still. And I noticed it because one of my thing was, I even mentioned it on a yeah, where I tripped and failed, and I was so surprised. I didn't like need no help, like I didn't have no issue. In none of that. So I'm wondering, why am I tripping, like coming in the house, fall, and the other one was And I'm like, did I miss the step? And the other time was when me and my family, we went out. Well, the first time was when me and my family we went out. We was getting ready to go in Bed Bath and Beyond, and we walking and talking, and next thing I'm getting ready to walk up the step, and boom, on the ground I was. So I'm like, what is going on here? This in 2000, right before they shut down the whole place, right? Um, I'm being very open with you guys because even if you're eating meat, you still need to make sure your B12 is on point. But I knew from my research that I needed to do some B12 because of my history of not absorbing it or not having enough. Because our bodies make it, but if you're not absorbing, like we have just a tiny bit already in our gut, but if you got a lot of stuff going on, and if you're eating it and your gut is not healthy, then you're not going to absorb what you're eating. So, but anyway, so I started taking B12 supplements. I felt better. I was doing good after that. So that was my other issue. So I had the digestive issue and the B12, which had nothing to do with, well, I won't say it had nothing to do with it because I had the problem before, but I guess it just made it worse. Okay. So I'm going to tell you guys, for me, this is what made it was that, but this was in 2020. 2020, 2000, the end of 2019 and 2000, I guess it was somewhere 2020 is when it was. The end of 2019, somewhere in there in 2020. You go back and look at my video and then you can come tell me when I mentioned about I failed and I jumped back up. But anyway, so for me, I rectified the B12 because I was good with that. And plus, I had my scan done for those who concerned, and I appreciate y'all. And also, test is what I'm saying uh, with my naturopath, and also my weight loss. I had the digestion of my salads, and I had me not losing weight and having a weight issue. It's crazy. I couldn't understand why am I still fat? And I mean fruits and vegetables. I'm asking my husband like, why? And see, my family, they used to be looking at me like, oh, you're doing that. Wow, oh my gosh, you're doing good. And then now I got my husband on board of eating the fruits and vegetables and all those things as his meal. I mean, he ate more plant-based, like he would eat cooked food, he would eat the pastas and all of the vegan stuff. Not all. He would eat potatoes and rice and all that. Well, not much rice, but he loved pasta and he would eat the bread, the vegan bread and all that, and vegan ice cream, whatever. But I only ate fruits and vegetables, and I wasn't losing weight, and I couldn't understand for the life of me. Very aggravated about it. Did the juice fasts, and then I, learned that you had your body in a state where it felt like you're not feeding it. So, yeah, we're not going to go anywhere. And I couldn't shake that. I couldn't shake the weight loss thing. So I would lose weight. I would lose 11 pounds, and then I would gain the 11 pounds back. So it wasn't that I couldn't lose weight, but my body just felt stuck. But towards the end, I wasn't even losing weight at all. I was gaining weight. like crazy. Like I said, I was doing the fruits. I was doing the carbs. Like I was high carb, low fat. Then I started eating a little fat, and I noticed when I ate a little fat, I would uh, lose a little weight. I might gain. I mean, I might lose a pound or two, and I'm like, "What? What is it?" People say when you eat fat, you get fat. From my research, that's not my story. Like, unless and I overdo the fats, you know, I did the low carb, high fat, and that was mostly of my diet. I did the starch solution. I gained weight. I did the 80-20. Is it 80-20? I gained weight. Oh, 80, yeah, 80-20, because 80, yeah. So I gained weight, like or I just stayed neutral. It wasn't working for me. But one of my corporate things is what I wasn't doing was sleep. I will only sleep 4 to 5 hours. I've learned that can play a big uh, role in why you don't lose weight. So now I'm in a healing phase of my body. Of now I'm getting more sleep. I feel so much better with the sleep. I mean, I'm so thankful. But I wasn't sleeping. I wasn't resting. I mean, I had as Rihanna, where I definitely wasn't sleeping when she had different things that happened with her feet, and that was for about 7 months, somewhere in there. No, 5, 6, whatever. It was I had, I wasn't really sleeping. Towards the last 2 months, I was sleeping, but it was still a couple of hours. I didn't really sleep. So I know that played a big role. And then my dad passed, so I went back to that, and there I went through a very traumatized. And I didn't talk about everything that I experienced with that. Maybe one day I will do that, because I like to share, my life, part of my life. I don't share every single thing, but I did go through that to help somebody. That's the point. But I went back and I say, wow, this is when I got stuck during that time as well. Um, but like I said in the beginning, I'm not here to bash veganism, because some people thrive on it, and maybe one day they will wake up and have issues. I don't know, but I know some people who are thriving on being vegan, and raw vegan at that, like, and thriving. And I know today that we have to be conscious. I got to remember I am live here on YouTube. um, that we all have to heal ourselves from all of the boxed foods and the low fat foods that we consumed. Don't eat this and don't eat that. They told us, our parents, the low fat industry, and the low sugar and the low this and the low that, which I don't do the sugar thing. Yeah, that's a killer. That, you know I believe that. So, hair. But anyway, I just took my hair loose. Y'all know me. I be saying stuff and get off topic. But anyway, where I am today. Y'all have any questions? You can do that now. Thank you, sweetheart. Where I am today, and y'all go and check out Adriana Easy Butterflies channel. If you have children, she do amazing things over there. This girl is like amazing. Um, and I appreciate my little beautiful butterfly. Where I am today is with food, really. Um, I am with eating a whole food diet. And what that means for me, I am eating protein, I'm eating my meats, and I started in October 24th. And initially I gained, I don't know. I have to go back and really look at how much I gained. I've gained a lot of weight, but I was already gaining weight. So I'm like, okay, look like everything I tried is saying because I starved myself, I got to go through this gain weight period. I mean, because everywhere I look, in everything I've tried, I gained the weight in my latter days here with dealing with this. Um, I'm going to see. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all seen I put up a lot of videos and stuff like that. And yeah, that's what I was eating. Like that's and I was eating my salads every night. So I guess I gained from eating meat or flesh. Because I used to be like, flesh. Oh my God. Y'all apologize, y'all. I believe I gained about 20 pounds. Yeah, I gained about 20 pounds since not August, October 24th. But somebody say, but I am now on the down, is the scale is going down now. So I'm so happy I done hit the thing and now I'm going down. You know, the scale is going down. And I eat, like I said, I'm eating all types of meats. I'm eating pork. I said I'm eating pork, y'all. I'm eating bison. I'm eating beef. I'm eating salmon, chicken, duck. What else I mean? Yeah, that's still chicken. I don't have in the beginning. I did
Lamb.
lamb, yes, and goat. Now in the beginning, because I wasn't eating things to like when you're like your body is created to break down protein like in fats. So when you stop eating it and when you stop eating fats, because remember I wasn't eating, like I'll tell my husband I'm not eating avocados no more, so don't bring no more. And then another 3-4 weeks or a month or two, and I'm like, okay, I'm back eating avocados. You can bring me some because he would get some for free. Oh, I'm not eating this anymore. Like we got all these fruits out here. Now I'm not eating any fruit. So like right now. But anyway, so because I wasn't eating any fats, now my body had to be retrained and I'm still doing it now because I'm like, what am I doing different? Oh, I mean eggs, I think, because I think eggs, I think I've been overdoing the eggs and I don't know if my body liking it. I have had some raw goat's milk and some raw kefir. I seen it been doing fine with that, but I'm not trying to do the dairy. I did notice, like I said, my stomach would be, oh my God, I was in so much pain and trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? And I take the HCl pills that, and this is just the acid that your body normally makes when you eat fats. So when you stop eating fats, your body, your gallbladder, I mean, oh my God, yes, has to learn to break it down again. The bowel, like, yeah. So I had that serious problem for a couple of days until I started, taking those pills. And this was probably on week 2. I have another book that I have a book that I was writing things in. Hold on, I think I put it in here. Let's see. When did I, because if you coming off of eating if you're coming off of being vegan, you might, and you've been vegan for a long time, you definitely will have this issue. Um, I believe. I don't know. Okay, I did lose 5 pounds, and then I gained that back. Um, in November 3rd, that's when I started having stomach pains, and then I started taking the HCl that helps to break down the acid in the meat in the stomach. Uh, I was thinking about doing apple cider vinegar because that's something else you could do, and also lemon, lemon. Um, yeah. And for those who have a histamine issue, and I probably do a separate video, you don't want to do bone broth. You know how you boil down the knuckles and the different bones of in meat. You don't want to um to Adriana because I know it's also good for you, but because it's high in histamines, you will have an issue. Notice with her, and that was in November that she was itching after I gave her that. But I know this is not about her at this moment, about me talking about. And you also, another thing is diarrhea, TMI. Because the body is trying to adjust. Like, what are you giving me? You might go through that as well. Like the things. Now, what I am doing is incorporating protein in my diet, which I already had protein, but I didn't have enough. And especially as you get older, you need protein. Like I wasn't doing hemp seeds and I wasn't doing, all these different seeds that you can take. And I noticed that they're high in omega 9s and all the things that can cause inflammation. So I couldn't do too many nuts and too many of those things because they would cause inflammation in my body. So that's another thing. Um, I haven't been eating any salads at all for months. Actually, I never liked the salads, but I will be incorporating salads in the future, probably this week coming. I don't know. Because I'm gonna be doing some changing up, and that's what I'm doing, finding my way to get my spot that I need to be in. And if you guys want me to share that, everything that I'm gonna be doing, y'all have to let me know because I don't want to be posting videos and y'all don't know, y'all don't want to even be into it. You're not into the videos. How have I been feeling after I've been eating meat? Other than I experienced that in November, the pain, I don't have that anymore. I mostly I go back and forth with eating high fat and high fat is I start out eating a lot of what is the steak? That steak I will eat every day. The first steak I bought.
Ribeye?
Ribeye. I was eating ribeyes, like, yeah. But I'm not eating ribeyes, but I'm thinking about eating a lot of more beef. But and I'm noticing I'm trying to figure out, am I gaining weight when I eat a lot of fat too? Because like I said, the scale started going down, but like yesterday, I ate mostly fat yesterday, but I ate late, and that's another thing. That's important. And no, do not rely on the scale to tell you your progress, because you will get like, no. You have to stay focused. You can see in my face that I have lost weight. You can tell when I done lost or gained weight. Just look at my face. But you can look at my face and see I have lost weight. Let me stop. But let me stay on. Let me stay focused here. My energy is amazing. I really feel great. I was feeling great being vegan. I just wasn't losing weight. And my gut, that was my only thing. My salads wasn't going nowhere and I wasn't losing weight. And my B12, but like I said, and how I rectify the B12 by being adding in animal meat or now they call it protein. They don't even call it meat and protein. I guess because of the vegan lifestyle, whatever. You got to get in your organ meats. So you will find it in liver. I have a lot of liver. I have heart. We do thymus. Y'all go research all this stuff I'm talking about. What else we got? Liver, heart, thymus. We got tongue. I haven't went there yet, but we got it in the refrigerator. We got it in the freezer. They eat it, and my husband them eat. Well, I don't know if he ate it, but I went to the Bahamas. They had some sheep tongue, and I started. I'm like, I don't know if I can do that, eating somebody else's tongue. Like, and as I put the piece in my mouth, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I said, no, this ain't for me. But I'm gonna try because apparently eating from nose to tail is important when you're eating animal products. So we do eat the liver, which is very high in B12 and vitamin C. Oh my gosh, vitamin A, that the one that our bodies can um, assimilate and make it. Is vitamin A, not the carrots, where it's like an artificial thing. So do your own research. Don't trust nothing I say. This is my experience, and this is what my journey I'm on. Now, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I gotta go wash my hair. How y'all do it in this cold weather? Oh, but the sun is out, honey. I love that part. And my sister who coming back, coming through. Love you. My real sister. I call her my other mother. She don't like that though, but that's what she was like in my life. So y'all have any questions or comments while we're here? And if you're coming through, y'all talk to me. Now I'm not, like I said, I don't want to bash anybody's eating. Oh, and my channel, like I said, I guess I said it here. I will be doing. Y'all will see me doing raw videos. Y'all will see me doing. I'ma still do because I see y'all like when I do recipes. I'll be doing the recipes and stuff like that. I was getting ready. I had bought a website. I had bought a name. I was getting ready to get my website going and my book. Not everybody. There have been requests for a book. So, but I stopped. I stopped. I stopped everything. I stopped because I was looking at Adriana's situation, and then that made me start questioning again myself, like what is going on? Something is off. And hormones, your sleep is so important. Your sleep is so important. Your sleep is so important. Um, yeah, it's very important that you get your sleep in. Come through, y'all. Don't be shy and bashful. This is not, y'all have questions. I had I forgot, I had people ask me questions. And as you get older, you do need more protein. So if you're going to be vegan, make sure you Do your B12 and make sure you research it, because I've learned, and this is why I didn't want to do B12 supplement, that it can cause cancer. So do your research on that and make sure that you know where it's coming from. That's why I think I did a video telling you guys some other ways you can get in your B12 through your food, really. So and that's where I prefer to get any of my nutrients is through my food. That's why I'm doing organ meats as well. Y'all, it's a lot of great benefits. Y'all know y'all used to eat onions and liver when you was a child, didn't like it. Oh, but that's what you need. Yes. And as we get older, we need more protein, even young. So if you now, like I was saying, if you're going to do vegan, um, make sure you get in your protein through your beans, your lentils. You gotta eat a lot of them. And your lentils, your garbanzo beans, and all of that, soak them. All of the things that they did back in the days. They did not just open up a pack and rinse them off and then cook them or pick through them and get all the rocks or whatever and wash them. And then, no, they soaked them overnight, because there are inhibitors on there to say, I don't want you to eat me. You know what I'm saying? The same thing with nuts. You have to soak them to take off the inhibitors, you know, soak them. And make sure your amino acids, you gotta there are ways you can get that in. Some people is against chia seeds, but that is a way. And another one is purslane, the wild herb that's growing in your lawn, and you just weeding it out. That's another way you can get it. You can also dry it. It's best to make your own stuff. Don't, with people selling you stuff, be your own. You know what I'm saying? Know your own self. Love yourself, because in this walk of life, there's nothing wrong with selling products and stuff. That's not what my point is about. But know the agenda behind what people do. What I'm telling you, you don't have to buy anything. You know what I'm saying? You can go and learn about the different things that's growing in your yard. Um, the dandelion with the beautiful yellow flowers, that's good for your liver. That's good for your kidneys. You want to incorporate them if your body say you can do that. Okay? Always listen to your body before you listen to anybody, because people have their agendas. I don't care how nice they sound, the words that they use, just elegant. Oh my gosh, they drew me in with their words, their face, their body, oh, be careful, because you got to listen to yourself. Listen to what your body is saying, because my body was telling me, we're done. We did all we can. So I thought that meant that's it. I can't eat anymore. I didn't want no more salads. I don't want any of this stuff anymore because it's not helping me. And I ceased all of that. I don't do no nuts, and I don't do any of that. I haven't eaten a vegetable in a minute. So I mostly been eating meat. And it's only for me. I'm only doing this for a time, because this is not a sustainable way of eating either. I'm eliminating a lot of things out of my body, out of my system. And another thing I wanted to talk about, I had broke out in this rash, and I think I talked about oxalates on my other video when I talked about with Adriana. I had a rash like growing here on my arm. I'm ashy, but am I? Yes. I had a rash growing on my arm here, and it was itching and everything. I'm like, is this is oxalates? Like, what is this growing? Like, and I hit my shoulder. Thank you, dog.
Mm.
My shoulder. I can just put. I don't want to put nothing with a zip on my leather. No, I'll get it. Um, my shoulder. Oh my gosh, my shoulder. Uh, this is stuff that I experienced after I stopped eating vegetables and I was eating meat and eggs and butter. No dairy really, because I just had dairy like maybe 2 weeks ago. But yeah, this happened. I don't know if I hope I took a note of that. But anyway, I even got on here that Ezriana legs look 80% better. And and this was in November. Yeah, and I talked about when I first ate pork, it gave me inflammation, a little inflammation at first. So I learned there are different porks, you know what I'm saying? The way how people process their foods. Their food, their and at first Ezra was eating sauteed bok choy. Um, I want to
Mm.
show you guys. Y'all see that? Um, she was eating, but yeah. So what I'm saying about her is I wrote it down in November. So we got to check it and see how much better. It's probably 90% now. I do eat avocados. I lost 5 pounds. So, and this was on the 13th, as of the 13th. Oh, wait, hold on. So that was Friday, yesterday? Um, yeah, as of the 13th, I've lost 5 pounds. Mind you guys, I gained 20 just in since October. So, um, what else I was saying? What time is it? Oh, I haven't eaten anything today. So, but do you guys have any questions? And I'm the type of person I like to get on the other side of things. Sometimes I'll share things as I'm going through it, but I have to get a solution to the problem. So, yeah. And I have a solution to the problem. And it was so weird last Friday. I was not feeling that video. Like something was going on like that whole day. And plus I was preparing to go out of town. So that whole day, it was just like something was off. And I wanted to be here 100% for you guys to share everything that I need to share with you guys in this video. So, and it's long, y'all skip through it, whatever, you know, attention span. And we have to figure out why we like that too. But anyway, y'all have any questions before I end this video? Because I'll stay here for another 5.5 minutes or yeah, before I end this video. Oh, my left shoulder, I have it here. My left shoulder is in pain. It's been about 3 days. Oh, I did. I today I ate some fruit. Oh, and another thing. See, this reminded me. The leg cramps. Oh my God. So minerals are very important. Um, you can find magnesium in chocolate, spinach. There are some ways you can, but you got to eat a lot, a particular amount for your body. Um, but then spinach and chocolate tends to be some high histamines or some things that can cause you problems. So, the I had to supplement. So I do have some supplements that I'm taking right now. I no longer have the leg cramps because I was getting ready to shut this down. Like, this ain't worth it. Like, but I used to have leg cramps before. And that's why I used to have leg cramps even when I was eating meat. So that alone, not nobody else telling me, "Oh, you low in magnesium and you." No, my body told me you need some magnesium and I needed some potassium. You can find that in avocado, very high, more higher in potassium than bananas. But if you have a histamine issue, most people cannot eat avocados, or a latex issue, you cannot eat avocados because it's latex in the avocado. So now you have to supplement, and I recommend you guys make sure it's pure only the salts, which because that's what it is, potassium, magnesium, that is only in those products because you don't want it mixed with all other kind of stuff or getting a combination pack of magnesium, potassium with something else, and now you have an issue that you're having a reaction to. So it's imperative that you get only a supplement that only has that and it's pure and um, it has not been compromised, or it has a third party laboratory um, situation connected with it. So those are the things that I'm doing. You can also use a magnesium oil that you can spray. Back in the days when I was having leg cramps, and this probably was in 2016, somewhere in there, yeah, 15, 16. And I was drinking water, so it wasn't that I was dehydrated. It's just that our bodies, especially all of us, I don't care what type of eating you're eating, you need magnesium and you need potassium because you're dealing with your heart now when you're lacking those things. So you having heart palpitations, those are all signs that you have. Look, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, so consult with your physician. This, yeah, no, I'm not a doctor, so don't take, you know, entertainment purposes only. Y'all, these people you can talk about all kind of foolishness, but talk about real stuff. Yeah. But anyway, um, you're dealing with your heart when you're lacking these things. So heart palpitation, leg cramps, and because our soul, some people say, oh no, that's not true. But your body will let you know you're lacking magnesium, you're lacking potassium. So you need to go and uh, do a supplement with that. So I don't care what type of diet you eat, you're gonna be supplementing with something. You understand? Because there are like Adriana can't eat. She can't eat avocados. So I give her potassium. And that was another thing. I don't went over my whole hour. She's like, oh, well, my heart, you know, it's like beating a little bit faster. No issues. She's good. I'm so thankful. Listen to your own body. You know what I'm saying? And also, that's a histamine warning too. So it's not necessarily that it is you're low in that impotent. Well, see, she don't eat avocados. Like I have to do. I got a list of things that is food based. That is her supplement to the things that we all need, in our body. So she's good. She's good with that. And I have to try her with stuff because her body is very, like that. So I have to try her with things. So that's what we're doing for those who are concerned. And I appreciate that. What else did I do? Y'all, okay, y'all ain't got no question. Y'all just listening. I appreciate it. But please like the video. Like up the video. Please share. And no, I'm not condemning veganism. No, I'm not condemning raw food because it did a lot of great things for my life. Other than my digestion system, my B12 issue was already an issue. So I can't say, oh, it messes with my B12. And if I'm missing vitamin D, is because I didn't go out the door. And there's a rectification for that. Take your butt out the door and sit in the sun or get you a lamp, which we're doing that as well. So, boom. And there are ways to solve all the problems. There's a solution to the problem. You just got to get it in. You got to do your own research. You know what I noticed? When I went to a doctor one time, and I saw them, you come with an issue, and they said, okay, they'll go off and leave you in the room. And when I saw you had to go through your book and do your research and see, oh, I can do that. You don't, just like with Ezra, we took her to different places and nobody could help us. They want you to try this and try that and see how this works. What? Let me go on the safer side. Don't give me the highest steroids for my baby. Are you serious? Yeah, I think you lost your mind. No, we're going to do this ourselves. Trust yourself, okay? Because everybody else gonna be just trying this and trying that. Let's try you with this dosage. Let me try you with that. See how you do with this. And then when you get some comfort things and you done signed on the line that you're not gonna fault them for misdiagnose or miss whatever they have done. It's on you, baby. Can you share what type of lamp? Oh, lamp. Um, Hold on. Yes, I can. And hi, how are you? You was one of the first people on YouTube about Ezriana, a beautiful red and white dress when you was, yeah, she bought Ezri, and I appreciate you.
Thank
and you
you.
still here. You came from our other channel. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Yes.
I didn't even know that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, a beautiful, beautiful person. Never met her. Hold on. I'm gonna type it in so you can see the name of the lamp. So, hold on. It's expensive, but it's imperative. Like to get that vitamin D in. Let me make sure I spelled it correctly. Yes. Um. Okay, there we go. That's the lamp. And Oh, and we eating oxtails. I forgot about that. Oxtails. You're welcome. Oh, she said oh, she said you're welcome, you. Okay. I'm just checking my notes again. And if you, let's say you start eating like with me, I was eating like probably 6 eggs a day. And I learned that if you overdo the whites, like you can become allergic to eggs. So I don't know if I mean I don't I did overdo it because I remember last Sunday we were up at our other location and I had eggs. I think I cooked 5 eggs for me for breakfast. And when I got home, I wanted some more eggs. Like it's like eggs, and I think I had some ground beef or something. And I had a reaction. So yeah, be careful with that. It's best to, from what I'm learning, because like I said, and yeah, I ate a whole lot of eggs, the whites and all. I was even making a bread with egg whites. I was gonna do a video. I would not recommend that. You see, when I learn better, I come back and show y'all better. You see what I'm saying? Yes, I'm on this journey. Go back to, if you want to go see my old, y'all can see where I am, where I was, and where I am today. Even how I look, you know, is a whole different thing. So yeah, and I put up a picture in the community of me, and I'm gonna put that picture up with Adriana's foot. Um, hold on, y'all. And my skin like had went through a little something. I got this on wrong. Hold on. This is Ebony, you guys. Hello? Yes, I'm on live, sis. How you doing? No, you're good. I'm doing well. You good? Huh? Huh? Oh no, you good. I understand. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Love infinity. Okay. Oh, I'm on the phone with her.
You know.
I mean, I was on the phone with her, but thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I was saying. So yeah. What was I saying, y'all? Sorry. You forgot. You're good. I can't believe I'm eating pork. And you know, I look at the oh, you guys. I can't believe I'm still on here either. I gotta go wash my hair. It's oh my God. As we get older, we need fats. Fats, I'm talking about the fat on the meat. But if you're vegan, you know, you eat the fats, you know, your nuts, the seeds and stuff, just soak them, whatever. Um, and this coconut cream, excuse me, is another fat. It's raw, so yeah, I highly recommend y'all to do all that. Do your own research though. Um, oh, my husband done text me. So, you need the fat for your hormones. You need the fats for your brain. There have been research or studies, like a lady, her husband had, I think she's a doctor, her husband had Alzheimer's or dementia, and she gave him coconut oil fats and it was reversed. So make sure you guys put in your fats, but you can't be eating a bunch of carbs. This is what I learned in my own life. This is, I'm just putting out information. Y'all do with what you please, but do your own research. You can't be eating a bunch of carbs and a bunch of fat and think that it's not going to affect your body in a negative way. You can't. It's going to mess up your um, insulin issues, pancreas. Like you have to balance everything. You can't eat a bunch of carbs and eat a bunch of fats. That's why in these different ways of eating, they, you hear people say you got to eat low carbs and low fat because if you don't, you're gonna have a problem. Or you can eat high carbs, and low fat. Or you got some people eat high fat or protein and high fat and low carb. Like you cannot mix the two like at an equal. It has to be balanced. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have a high carb diet because I experienced that and then have a high fat diet. You can eat both, but just don't overdo it. You got to listen to your body. And when I mentioned in my video about me and my sugar had dropped, it's because I was eating a bunch of carbs and my body had said, "We hungry." And see, the thing with protein, it sustains you longer. Like you be satiated longer when you eat protein, you know, or fats. But like I said, as you get older, make sure you have your proteins. And this is why a lot of people, older people, they get fragile and have broken bones and all these different things is because of the protein. They get weak. Protein is where your muscle building it is important, but you can overdo protein too. You can overdo protein where you have kidney issues. So everything have to be a balance. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. It talks. Like can't nobody tell you outside of you what's going on with you. Yes, you can have tests done, but then know that there are tests that be error. It depends on what you're doing, the time of day. You could take your blood pressure as soon as you just walk from outside in the hot sun, sit down in less than the time for you to rest properly, or just going in the back and take your blood pressure, or just the white coat syndrome, blood pressures can go up. Well, take it at your house. You're cool. You laid back, you're chilling. So everything can set off things. All tests ain't 100%. You can get a guidance to different things. Yes, you should have tests done, but also listen to your body. Because that's what I'm learning. Even like I said, that video I was getting ready to do, my whole day, that it was like, nope. So if I would have did it, something would have been off. Like I said in that video, something is off. Like I didn't supposed to do that video. So if I would have went forth and just like anyway, yeah, it wouldn't have been right. But today is the day for me to do this video. Not Monday when thought I was gonna do it, not Tuesday, not that's what's today. So even last night I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a video today. So boom. Y'all have any questions? Fats, eat your protein, be listening to your body. Even if you're vegan, I'm not knocking vegan. I will never do that to anyone because your body, you coming from a place that I ain't came from. None of us coming from the same place. No two people are the same. I don't care if you grew up and had the same situations, but you might have had more alcohol or more cigarettes or more ate sushi, you got more parasites that you got to deal with. You probably was a carboholic or whatever it was. So we all not dealing with the same thing. Like some people got yeast growing off of their skin inside, out in the private air. Like everybody comes. So you definitely don't need to be eating no fruits. You should mean nothing that turn into a fruit because you got an issue. That's why I'm not giving Ezra any of those things right now because we're cleaning out her system. Elimination diet is what you would call it, which I didn't know anything about this stuff. I just know we not doing this because we're gonna slowly do this and we're gonna take stuff away. And now they got a name. I didn't well, they probably been had it, but I just learned, oh, this is what they call it. Oh, I ain't know. But yeah, y'all listen to your body, love yourself, put yourself first. And the girl is slimming up, honey. Oh, look at it. Look at the face, y'all. I was saying about the picture. Yeah, the picture that I post in the community. I noticed my skin was not the same, like from me eating my salads and stuff. But I'm thankful. I don't worship my skin. I don't do any of that. I just wash my skin with water. But I noticed my skin is getting, I don't know, it went through something when I ate the meat. When I started eating meat, like my skin was dry and I don't know. I was drinking a lot of water, so it wasn't the water thing. I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, you go through a little. You texting Abby?
No.
Oh. Your body goes through a different change no matter what you're eating. So just listen to your body. Um, and also, I'm just throwing out suggestions out here. Make sure I was going to say something else, but I just sucked that in. I'm talking about aging and stuff. We'll do that on another video. As you get older, make sure that you pump some weight. Do resistant training because if you don't, that's how you make your body more susceptible of getting injured. If you fall, if you happens to fall, that's how you get injured easily. Even if you just walk around in your house, just walk around and do some weight. Just get some water jugs and do some resistant training. Sit in the chair, even if you're not mobile. Just lift up. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, these are imperative that you do. I'm gonna go back through it. And let me share the three things that's important. You need your carbs, your fat, and your protein. Carbs is in avocado a little bit, but it doesn't affect the blood. So you do get a little carbs there. If you eat too much protein, it will act like you just ate carbs. So the blood sugar will go up, right? So that's why you have to balance everything out. Carbs, fat, and protein. Exercise. These are the things that I've learned and I'm learning. And as I go through this journey, I will share it with you guys. And I do appreciate you, as I said. And I'm getting ready to get off here. I haven't eaten today, which is not good because I am hungry right now. I think, and what I'm going to eat, for those who want to know what you're going to eat. I have some pork skins that I made in my cast iron. Oh, oh, I think I might do a different video, but y'all cut out all, let me finish it. And I might go have a hamburger. Probably have a hamburger. We'll see. Oh, and I do have another piece of steak in there. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, I gotta take out some liver. Eat your liver, just a little. You don't need a whole lot. Eat your liver. Um, it's important that you guys, if you're gonna eat something with oil, please don't. I don't care what way you're eating. Get all them seed oils out. Can you get oil out of um, rice oil? Can you get oil out of that? Can you get oil out of corn? Like, what is the process of them doing that? And what does it do to the body? Y'all do y'all research on this, please. This is a yes, a plead. Look up on right here on YouTube. You can look up the canola oil process, and then think about what is this doing to my body. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna eat a fat, make sure it's like, you know, if you're gonna cook, fry something. Back in the days, y'all know how your grandma and your mom did in the country. They had their pork fat, y'all know, in the lard. I ain't talking about that crystal, I ain't talking about that stuff, because that's no, no, don't get your whole fat. Now, if you're gonna be eating a bunch of carbs, do not do that. A bunch of carbs, stuff that turn into sugar. Don't do that. I mean, don't. Now, if you having a weekend and you just having a party with the carbs, okay. But if you're gonna be eating that every day, no. But anyway, you can fry your chicken in some bison or some the cow. They call it tallow. You can fry it in that. Somebody said about they want me to do a video. See, I have one here. I'm gonna do the video. It's coming. This is ooh, that light is bright. This right here is tallow. I'm talking about I'm ashy. But this is tallow, and I kept calling it a salve. This is not a salve. This is a cream, a body cream. And if you want to, it won't even bother you if you ate it. But I don't recommend you to eat it because this one I have some essential oils in it. But yeah, y'all see that? Isn't that nice? Isn't that beautiful? This is tallow. And my sister was like, "Oh yeah, that's what they did back in the days." I say, "Yep." I said, "My ancestor was telling me, take this right here and make some of this." And that's what I did. So I was listening. That thing came back to me like all of, you know what? I'm telling you, y'all, oh gosh, I can go so deep with y'all, but y'all might think when I was a little girl, it was about probably Chloe's age, about 12-ish. Yeah, I probably was maybe between 10 and 12. And I remember we used to go to Georgia during the summertime, and my godmother, she was an elderly lady. Um, I went to stay with her. In her house, her bathroom was outside. So I got to experience that as a child. Like you had to go to the bathroom, you had to go outside into the outhouse, is what they call it. Yeah, girl. And there's a little box. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what is this? I gotta go out. But they had a thing if you in the middle of the night, if you had to speak, you just right there in the little bucket. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I remember one night she caught a charley horse or a cramp in her legs, and something clicked in me and say, hot water. Get a rag and put hot. Me, I'm a child. I heard this within myself. So I know somebody was talking to me. Somebody say that was the Holy Spirit, whatever you want to call it. But I call it today. My ancestors, my inward was talking to me. So I went and I got this hot rag, burning my hands, and I put it on her leg and it stopped. And she called me a doctor ever since. She's not here anymore in that body, but yeah, she called me a doctor. So, like, things that come, do it. Listen. warnings. Listen. And like, where that come from? Who told me that? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this is healing. There's no chemicals in it. This is grass fed, grass finished product. Okay. So there is no corn, there is no soy fed, none of that. This is good stuff. This is good for the body. And we absorb these, so all of the minerals and nutrients, well, not mineral, all of the vitamins and nutrients that's in this is going, well, it do might have a little magnesium in it. It might have a little bit. Now don't quote me, but it do have protein and other mineral nutrients in it. Um, it absorbed through my body. So you don't want to go and get lotions and different potions and stuff that they mix in the store for you to get and then wonder what happened. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. That's and I said I was supposed to have been gone 26 minutes ago. But I guess I'm sharing stuff that I need to hear. I don't guess. I am sharing things that I need to share with you guys today. And I appreciate all the thumbs up. You guys are amazing. Please share, like, subscribe to this channel for more great recipes. And if you want me to. Now, I don't want to be putting up stuff and you ain't into what I'm finna put up. Okay? Let me know here. You can let me know now. Any questions? I'm getting ready. I said it. I know I said it. I'm not lying. I just keep feeling this pull. I don't know who pulling on me, but I'm getting ready to go, y'all. I got stuff to go do. Y'all got any questions before I end? And that lamp, you can check it on Amazon or go to their website. Okay. A vitamin D lamp. We should have ours here next week. I think we'll have it here Thursday. Anyway, when I do get it, I'll share it with you guys, and I'll show you guys it if you want me to. Anyway, 1,000 rows, nobody said. Now I know this thing is a little bit slower, so that's why I haven't ended. All right, we getting ready to go. 1,000 rows is one love. Love yourself. You're welcome. Love yourself first. Okay? I want y'all to see my eyes. Love yourself first. I'm doing that for a reason because we're going to come back. Y'all see my eyes? I told y'all I got bags under my eyes from not sleeping. Okay? I got little eyes. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself first. Put yourself first. Listen to yourself. And then all the love you got, it will flow to everybody. Stop giving yourself up and you ain't took care of you first. Okay? Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be patient with yourself. And listen to yourself. Your body talks. You just got to listen. Don't eat that. We're not ready to absorb that yet. I need you to give me something else. So listen. Okay? 1,000 roses, one love. Peace.